ಶ್ರೀಚಕ್ರ ವರದಾಚಾರ್ಯಂ ಶುದ್ಧಸತ್ವ ಗುರುತ್ತಮಂ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿಂ ರಾಘವಂ ವಂದೇ ಹ್ಯಪಾರ ಕರುಣಾಕರಂ ಶ್ರೀಶೈಲಪೂರ್ಣಾತ್ ಅಖಿಲೇತಿಹಾಸ ಪುರಾಣಜಾಲಂ ಸಮವಾಪ್ಯ ಯೇನ ಪ್ರಾವರ್ತಿ ಸಂದರ್ಶ ಯತೇವ ಶಿಷ್ಯ ಭಾವಂ ಮುನಿಂ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಮಾಶ್ರಯೇಹಂ ಯಂ ಪ್ರವ್ರಜಂತಂ ಅನುಪೇತಂ ಅಪೇತಕೃತ್ಯಂ ದ್ವೈಪಾಯನೋ ವಿರಹಕಾತರ ಆಜುಹಾವ ಪುತ್ರೇತಿ ತನ್ಮಯತಯಾ ತರವೋಭಿನೇದುಃ ತಂ ಸರ್ವಭೂತ ಸುಹೃದಂ ಮುನಿಂ ಆನತೋಸ್ಮಿ ವ್ಯಾಸಂ ವಸಿಷ್ಠನಪ್ತಾರಂ ಶಕ್ತಿಃ ಪೌತ್ರಂ ಅಕಲ್ಮಷಂ ಪರಾಶರಾತ್ಮಜಂ ವಂದೇ ಶುಕತಾತಂ ತಪೋನಿಧಿಂ ಆನಂದ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಕೇಲಿಲೋಲಂ ಶ್ರೀನಂದ ಗೋಬೃಂದ ಪದಾನುಯಾಯಿ ಸಾನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಪದಾರವಿಂದಂ ಆನಂದ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಮಾತನೋತು. Namaskaram to all. Let us all now embark on a virtual journey to the southern banks of river Ganga, where Shukabrahmam is seated on the Acharya Petam, narrating the heart of Bhagavatam, the Dashamaskandham, which is the heart and core and the essence of Bhagavatam. Shukabrahmam is narrating, Parikshit is listening, seated on Darba grass. All rishis have gathered together and assembled. With Acharya and Anugraham, we also get into that group of great souls and Mahans to listen the essence of Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna, with so much of joy, runs, comes towards us and is seated on our lap now, and we are all going to enjoy Krishna LEELAS along with Krishna right on our lap. I welcome you all to the 5th day of Srimad Bhagavata Saptaham, organized in this Shraddha apartments with so much of Shraddha by Srimati Janaki Ravindran and family. Now, are you all ready to play with Lord Krishna? Krishna is going to play with us for the next 3 days. The dark child has incarnated in the dark night, in the dark prison, as the son of Devaki and Vasu Deva in Madhura, as tam adbhutam balakam ambujekshanam chaturbhujam shankagadaryudayudham srivatsalakshmam galashobhikaustubam pitambaram sandrapayoda saubhagam maharga vaidurya kirita kundala tvisha parishvakta sahasra kuntalam uddama kanchengada kankanadibihi virochamanam Vasudevaha aikshata. Devaki and Vasudeva, who are on imprisonment, put under house arrest by Kamsa, they were so happy to have a child which was shining bright, wonderful child, tam adbhutam balakam, lotus-eyed child, ambujekshanam, four-armed child, chaturbhujam, the child carrying conch, disc, mace and lotus, Srivatsalakshmam, the child with Lakshmi on his chest, Galashobi Kaustubam, wearing Kaustuba gem around his neck, Pitambaram, clad in yellow silk attire, Sandra Payoda Saubhagam, had dark hue like dense dark rain-bearing clouds. He shows that I am going to give you all 4 Purusharthams, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Chaturbhujam. He has come with 4 arms. I am going to rain my mercy on you, Sandra Payoda Saubhagam. He has come like a rain-bearing cloud. He is going to cast his glances on us, Ambujekshanam. He has come with lotus petal-like eyes. He is going to pour his kataksham, rain mercy on all of us. This child in the dark night, in the dark prison, the dark child incarnated as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Now Vasudeva looked at that wonderful child with wonder, and he was wonderstruck. Sa vismayot phulla vilochano harim sutam vilokya anakadundu bhistada Krishnavatarotsava sambramo sprishat mudam dvijebhyo yutamapluto gavam. Now Vasudeva looked at this child, at this wonderful child. He was wonderstruck. As soon as a child is born, the father has to have bath and he should donate something in charity. The father should immediately take bath and give donation in charity. Now Vasudeva is imprisoned. How can he do snanam or danam? So he did snanam and danam in his dhyanam. Vasudeva just meditated virtually. Just we are virtually moving to the southern banks of Ganga. Similarly, virtually, mentally, Vasudeva thought he was observing that holy dip of Snanam. He was donating 10,000 cows to Vedic Pandits. Godanam. 10,000 cows to Vedic Pandits. Not only that, Vasudeva is a man of principles. Bhagavan won't select a person as his father that easily. Later, after 11 years, Vasudeva, when he was released from prison, he calculated 11 years before the cost of one cow is how much. Now cost of one cow is how much? 10,000 cows. After 11 years, how much they would have multiplied? calculated, along with principal and interest, he donated those cows to Vedic Pandits 11 years later. He was a man of principles. So now he did snanam and danam in his dhyanam. Vasudeva just started meditating. He had a holy dip mentally, manasika snanam. Also, manasika danam. He donated 10,000 cows to Vedic Pandits in his meditation. Now opens his eyes, look at the divine child Lord Krishna. Vasudeva composed a stuti and worshipped Lord Krishna. Oh Lord, you have come as my son, explicitly exhibiting your lordship. Viditosi bhavan sakshat purushav prakritev paraha kevalanu bhavananda swarupaha sarva buddhidrik. Excellent Vasudeva stuti in Bhagavatam. Vasudeva says, you have come explicitly exhibiting your lordship to me. Just by having a darshan, I am pretty sure you are the Supreme Lord. You are Parabrahmam. It is very, very evident. Purushav Prakritev Paraha. You are greater than the insentient matter. Krishna asked, how? How am I greater than insentient matter? We say Achit, Prakriti. You are greater than Prakriti, insentient matter. How? Kevala Anubhavananda Swarupaha. Matter is insentient. It is devoid of knowledge. But oh Krishna, you are the embodiment of knowledge. Your divine body is made of bliss and knowledge. Our body is made of skin, epidermis, dermis, bone, muscle, etc. But Bhagavan's divine Tirumeni during his incarnation, your divine body itself is made of knowledge and bliss. So, matter is devoid of knowledge. You are the embodiment of knowledge. So, you are greater than Achit, insentient matter. Not only that, Krishna, you are greater than Chit. You are greater than the Jivatmas who are sentient. Sarva Buddhidrik. You are greater than the sentient Jivatmas as well. How? Krishna asked. Vasudeva says, because Jivatmas possess knowledge, but they are not all knowing. You are Sarva Buddhidrik. You are all knowing. You are Sarvajna. You cognize everything. You are omniscient. That Jivatmas cannot know everything. So, you are greater than Jivatmas because you know everything. Jivatmas have some knowledge. You are greater than Achit, matter, because matter is devoid of knowledge. You are the embodiment of knowledge. Then Vasudeva proceeds to say, you are greater than the liberated souls as well. We have Muktatmas in Vaikuntham. There are liberated souls. Oh Lord, you are greater than them because liberated souls are all cognizing. They are Sarvajnas. Liberated souls can know everything happening in the universe. Then what is the difference between liberated souls and Bhagavan? Vasudeva continues, Sa eva swaprakrtyedam srishtvagre trigunatmakam tadanutvam hyapravishtaha pravishta iva bhavyase. Those muktatmas, liberated souls, they are all knowing, but they cannot create the universe, they cannot sustain the universe, they cannot destroy the universe. Jagat Vyapara Varjam, as said in Brahma Sutram, they cannot create, sustain and destroy the universe, but you create, sustain and destroy the universe, so you are greater than the liberated souls as well. Bhagavan said, there is one person called Vishwaksena, the commander-in-chief of Bhagavan. If Bhagavan, suppose Bhagavan gives him the duty to protect, create and sustain the world, Vishwaksena is capable of doing that. If interested, Bhagavan has not interested right now, but if he interests, Vishwaksena can do that. Then what is the difference between those Nitya Suris, eternal souls, and me? What is the difference? Vasudeva says there is a difference. Tadanutvam hyapravishtaha pravishta iva bhavyase. Those Nitya Suris like Vishwaksena, Garuda, Adisesha, they have the capacity to run the universe, but they are atomic. Those Jivatmas have atomic form, but you are all pervasive, all pervading. Your Divyatma Swarupam, the essential nature of Bhagavan, is not atomic. It is spread everywhere. It has no limit. It is infinite. So, being the embodiment of knowledge, you are greater than insentient matter which is devoid of knowledge. Being all-knowing, you are greater than the bonded souls who have limited knowledge. Being the creator, sustainer and destroyer, you are greater than the liberated souls who are all-knowing. Being all-pervasive with infinite essential nature, you are greater than even the Nitya Suris. So, you are the great. You are greater than everybody. You are the greatest. Oh Lord, but one request to you, that Kamsa is waiting to kill you. He is already saying, where is that eighth child, where is that eighth child, where is that eighth child, carrying sword in his hand, always chanting. Whether devotees chant the name of Bhagavan or not, Kamsa is saying Narayana, Narayana, eighth child, Narayana, Narayana, eighth child, eighth child. Kamsa is on a spree, on a Nama Sankirtana spree. So Krishna, why should you explicitly exhibit your divine identities like this and invite trouble from Kamsa? Kamsa will easily recognize you as Narayana if you have four arms, conch, disc, everything. Kamsa will easily recognize you. Please hide these divine identities of your lordship. You please become a normal child. Just like any other child, you please become a normal child. Vasu Deva prayed to Krishna. Now it is Devaki's turn to compose a stuti and worship Krishna. Now it is Devaki's stuti, the mother who was blessed to carry Lord Krishna himself in her womb. Enna nonbu nottalgolo ivanai petra vayirudayal. Vishnu Chitta Periyalvar says that Devaki, on seeing her own child Krishna with her own eyes, she was captivated. Now Devaki worships and praises the divine body of Lord Krishna. Just have the frame of Lord Krishna in your mental screens. Rupam yattat prahur avyaktamadhyam brahmajyotir nirgunam nirvikaram satta matram nirvisesham niriham sattvam sakshat vishnur adhyatma deepaha. Oh Lord, I was expecting Bhagavan Narayana will come as my son, but I never expected that he will come with his own divine body. I thought Narayana will come in some form. We say Daivam Manusha Rupena. But Daivam Daiva Rupena, you have come in your own form. Rupam Yattat Prahuhu, your divine form, your primordial form. Avyaktam, it is beyond senses. Adyam, this form is the root cause of the entire universe. Brahma, it is great and the greatest form. Jyotihi, it is shining. Nirgunam, it is devoid of material attributes. It is of Shuddha Sattvam, it has a lot of divine attributes, but it has no material attributes. Nirvikaram, it is changeless, it is unchanging. Satta Matram, ever existing. There is no decay or destruction for his divine body. For our body, it is prone to destruction, decay, aging, grey hair, everything, arthritis, many problems we have, but it is beyond all these things. Nirvisesham, it is beyond touch or smell. These material eyes cannot look at the divine body of Lord. Only if he gives divine eyes. Divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogam aishwaram. He has to give divine eyes. Niriham, untainted by karma. Sattvam sakshat vishnuhu adhyatma deepaha. The omniscient Lord has come with his own body to me. Now Devaki tells Krishna, oh Lord, oh Krishna, they say your divine body removes all the fears. By having darshan of the divine Tirumeni, divine body of Bhagavan, our fears will get destroyed. But your body alone frightens me. This body is the cause for my fear. The body which is known to remove fears is now causing fear in my mind, because with this divine body full of all your auspicious identities, Kamsa may identify and kill you. So please go back to a normal child's body. Upasamhara Vishwatman Adorupam Alaukikam Shankachakra Gadapadma Sriyajushtam Chaturbujam. Please, I can't tolerate this form. I am afraid. Kamsa may kill you. Kamsa may recognize you. Kamsa may identify you as Narayana. No. Please hide. Upasamhara Vishwatman. Oh Lord, hide these things. What are they? Adorupam Alaukikam, your divine identities. Shankachakra, your conch and disc. Gada Padma, your mace and lotus. Shriya Jushtam, Lakshmi on your chest. Chaturbujam, your extra 2 arms. You can have 2 arms, but you are 4-armed now. Please hide those extra 2 arms and your weapons so that Kamsa cannot recognize you. Now Krishna told Devaki, first time Lord Krishna opens his mouth and speaks to his mother Devaki. The first word uttered by Lord Krishna, oh mom, I did not come like this to frighten you. I want to narrate you a flashback. Krishna goes to a flashback. Just concentric circles are now going into our eyes for a flashback. Once upon a time, long before, Devaki was Prishni. Vasu Deva was Sutapas. Prishni, wife, Sutapas, husband. The couple performed severe penance towards Lord Narayana, seeking progeny. Lord Narayana appeared before the couple, wife Prishni and husband Sutapas, asked them, what boon do you want? Both of them asked in a same voice, we need a child exactly like you. We need a child exactly like you. We need a child exactly like you. Out of awe and wonder and surprise of having darshan of Bhagavan, they asked thrice, we need a child exactly like you. Bhagavan said, exactly like me. I am an unparalleled one. There is nobody like me, nobody superior to me, but you need a child like me. The only way is I should be born as your child. That is the only way to have a child like me. But out of too much of expectations, you have asked me thrice. We need exactly child like you, exactly like you. Okay, I will be born as your child 3 times on 3 different occasions, Bhagavan said. On all those 3 occasions, I will take birth along with my exclusive identities of 4 arms, conch, disc, Lakshmi on my chest and everything. Only if I come in that way, you can recognize me. You can recognize that yes, as per our wish, Narayana has come as our child. If I come as a normal child, how can you recognize that your wish is fulfilled? So to make you realize that it's me who have fulfilled your wish and come as your child, I will come with my exclusive identities. As per that boon, as the son of Prishni and Sutapas, Bhagavan came in the name of Prishni Garbha. First incarnation, Prishni Garbha. He incarnated with 4 arms, conch and disc with all his identities. In the next birth, Prishni was born as Aditi Devi, Sutapas was born as Kashyapa. For Aditi and Kashyapa, the Lord incarnated as Vamana. While incarnating, Vamana came with 4 arms and conch and disc. Yesterday we saw that. But none of you asked the reason. Why should Vamana come with 4 arms? He came with 4 arms, conch, disc, then changed to a dwarf form. Why should he come as Narayana and then change to Vamana? This is the reason, to make you identify that I am born to you. Now the third occasion, Prishni, Aditi has come as Devaki. Sutapas, Kashyapa has come as Vasu Deva. So Prishni, Aditi, Devaki, Sutapas, Kashyapa, Vasu Deva, Prishni Garbha, Vamana has now come as Krishna with the same 4-armed form with conch and disc. Now I have fulfilled your wish. I am so happy because you have performed so rigorous penance towards me. I have fulfilled your wish and have born as your son for 3 times. As I have fulfilled your wish, I got so happy. If a person becomes so happy, his complexion will become dark. That's why I am born as a dark child. Krishna means dark, black. I appear so black because I have blessed my devotees. I have fulfilled your wish of being born 3 times as your own son. Now etadvam darshitam rupam pragjanma smaranaya me nanyatha madbhavam jnanam martyalingena jayate. Oh father and mother, that I have fulfilled your wish. Now you will be liberated at the end of this birth. All your wishes are fulfilled. Next, only moksham. You will get moksham, liberation, vaikuntham at the end of this birth. For that, you do one thing. Just meditate on me with this form, with 4 arms, with conch and disc, Lakshmi on my chest. Meditate on me with this form to attain liberation at the end of this birth. But TNC apply. One small term and condition. What is it? Yuvam putra bhavena brahma bhavena chasakriti chintayantau kritasnehau yasyete madgatim param. Always think of me as your son. Occasionally think of me as God. Often, always think of me as your son. Rarely, occasionally think of me as God. And meditate on this form, you will attain liberation at the end of this birth. Saying so, Krishna said, don't get afraid. If you are afraid of this form, I will conceal the extra 2 arms and my conch and disc. Devaki said, yes Krishna, please, till Kamsa is alive, I am afraid. So, till Kamsa dies, please don't show your extra 2 arms. Please don't show your conch and disc. Okay, don't get afraid. Krishna changed into a normal child and told Vasudeva, Father, please take me to Gokulam and swap me with Nandagopa's daughter. Yogamaya, simultaneously born as the daughter of Nandagopa and Yashoda. So Krishna tells Vasudeva, please take me to Gokulam and swap me with Nandagopa's daughter. Saying so, Ityuktva sit haristushnim Bhagavan Atmamayaya Pitro Sampashyato Sadhyaha Bhabuva Prakrita Shishuhu. Krishna became like an ordinary mortal child. He did not become an ordinary mortal child. He became like an ordinary mortal child with two arms, without the extra arms, without conch, disc and other identities, and remained with two arms till remained with two arms till Kamsa Vadam, 11 years of age. After he slayed Kamsa at 11 years of age, Krishna brought back his extra two arms, conch and disc, and remained with four arms and conch and disc till 125th year of life. This has been pointed out by Bhagavad Ramanuja in his Gita Bhashyam. You can refer to Ramanuja's Sanskrit commentary on Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, 46th verse. Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichhami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasra baho bhava vishwamurte. In Ramanuja's commentary for that verse, Ramanuja says Krishna remained with two arms till Kamsavadam. After he slew Kamsa, he brought back those arms. Why? Devaki told Krishna, please hide them till Kamsa gets killed. That means after his murder, after killing Kamsa, you can bring out those two arms. That is implied there itself. That's why we may search in Bhagavatam. It is not explicitly mentioned that Krishna brought out his extra two arms. It need not be mentioned. Because in our home, if you are doing puja, we do Karpura Nirajanam, Karpura Harati to Bhagavan. That time we say, please switch off the fan. I should do Karpura Harati. It means after Karpura Harati over, you can automatically switch on the fan. That need not be told separately. Similarly, please switch off these two hands for the sake of Kamsa means after Kamsa is gone, you can switch it on automatically. So it need not be told explicitly. But people expect everything to be said explicitly, clearly, openly. Otherwise people won't accept. That's why Swami Desikan in his Yadava Abhyudayam, he put a separate verse for that. After Kamsavadam, Bhuyaf Pradurabhutasya Bhujayugmam Tirohitam. Krishna brought back his concealed arms and conch and disc and remained with four arms and conch and disc till 125 years, explicitly showing the world that he is God. All through those 114 years, 11 to 125. So at birth, four arms. Birth to 11 years, two arms. 11 years to 125 years, again four arms. That's why if you look at Mahabharatam, Krishna covered sun with his chakram. We see, where did that chakram come from? He attacked Shishupala with Sudarshana and conducted Shishupala Vadam. Where did this come from? So it was always in the divine hands of Lord Krishna. Conch, in Bhagavad Gita we see, Krishna blew the conch. Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadattam Dhananjayaha. Panchajanyam, from where did it come? So he had conch and disc all through along with his four arms. This is the secret, but it was brought out by Ramanuja and Swami Desika. That's why if you look at other texts, this detail will not be available. They will say Krishna became a normal child and lived with only two arms till 125 years of age. But Ramanuja and Desika have picked up this secret and shown to the world. That being on one side, now Krishna was born as the son of Devaki and Vasu Deva in Madura. At the same time, in the same night, Yoga Maya, Vishnu Durga, she took birth as the daughter of Nandagopa and Yashoda in Gokulam. Yashoda Nandapatni cha jatam param abudhyate natallingam parishranta nidraya apagata smritihi. Now, as Yoga Maya incarnated as the daughter of Nandagopa and Yashoda in Gokulam in the same night, she put the entire universe to sleep. That's why they say Yoga Maya will be present in all Upanyasams. Not to put audience to sleep, to ensure that they are not sleeping. Yoga Maya put the entire universe to sleep. Except four people, the entire universe slept that night. Who are those four people? Devaki, Vasudeva, Krishna, Yoga Maya. Except these four people, except those 8 eyes, all other eyes were sleeping. Yoga Maya put everybody to sleep, including the doctor and nurse who conducted delivery for Yashoda. Without seeing whether the child is a boy or girl, they started sleeping. Yashoda also, without knowing whether it is a boy or girl, Yashoda started sleeping. Everybody in the universe was sleeping. Nandagopa, he was tensed up. After a long time, Yashoda had become pregnant. Nandagopa was so happy, eagerly awaiting delivery. Nandagopa was sleeping. The entire cowherds were still sleeping. The entire universe was sleeping. Now, the security guards who are appointed by Kamsa in the prison of Devaki and Vasu Deva, they also started sleeping. Usually always security guards sleep, they say. Now with Yogamaya effect, those security guards, they were also sleeping. Now Vasudeva, as per Krishna's instruction, Krishna told him, you take me to Gokulam and swap me with the child of Nandagopa. Now Vasudeva carried Krishna in a basket and stood up. The doors opened automatically. The chains of Kamsa, steel and iron chains, got cut off automatically. Krishna symbolically tells us one thing. I am here to cut open your chains of samsaram and karmic bonds. That's why he cut open the chains of Vasudeva. I am here to open you the doors of liberation. So the prison's doors opened automatically. Chains got cut off automatically. Dwarastu sarva pihita duratyaya brihat kapataya sakila shrinkhalaihi vavarsha parjanya upamshu garjitaha seshonvagat vari nivarayan pranaihi. Now carrying Lord Krishna in a basket over his head, Vasudeva comes out of his home from his house imprisonment. It was house arrest. Vasudeva comes out. It was midnight. It was raining cats and dogs. He didn't have any umbrella. He has to carry the child. What can he do? Vasudeva was thinking. At that time, the same Adisesha who had incarnated as Balarama took another form, Central Kudayam. Adisesha became an umbrella and covered the child so that no raindrop will fall on the child. Adisesha covered and protected the child like an umbrella. And now Vasudeva moved. Seshon Vagat Vari Nivarayan Pranaihi. Now Vasudeva goes to the banks of Yamuna. Madura is situated on the southern banks of Yamuna. Gokulam is situated on the northern banks of Yamuna. Now Vasudeva has to cross Yamuna from the southern shore to northern shore to reach Gokulam. How can he cross Yamuna? Vasudeva, with total faith on Lord Krishna, stepped into Yamuna river. Waves were overflowing with water. It was already raining. With so much flood in Yamuna, Vasudeva stepped into it with faith on Lord Krishna, because Vasudeva knew very well that if we catch hold of Lord Krishna's feet, the great ocean called Samsara vanishes. Can the water of Yamuna not vanish? So he had faith on Lord Krishna, stepped into the river. Yamuna gave way. Bayanaka varta shatakula nadi margam dadau sindhuri vastri of patehe. Just like the ocean. See the example given by Shukabrahmam. Just like the ocean giving way to Lord Rama to build Setu Dam, Yamuna gave way to Lord Krishna and Vasudeva. Vasudeva crossed Yamuna, entered into Gokulam. He went to the home of Nandagopa and then interchanged the children. He swapped the children. Nandavrajam Shauri Rupetya Tatratan Gopan Prasuptan Upalabhya Nidraya Sutam Yashoda Shayane Nidhaya Tat Sutam Upadaya Punargrihanagat. See the verse, Punargrihanagat. He came back to his home. That's why I said it is house arrest, not prison. Came back to his home. So, Vasudeva placed the black boy beside Yashoda and took the black girl from Yashoda. Krishna is a black male child. Yogamaya is black female child. He placed the black male child by the side of Yashoda, took the black female child from her, came back home, again crossed Yamuna, came back to Mathura. Now door got locked automatically. Chains got hooked automatically, because if we go away from Bhagavan, Vasudeva got separated from Krishna, automatically our samsara doors get closed. Karmic bonds will tighten. So if we have him in our hands, karmic bonds will get lost. Doors will open automatically. If we go away from him, then automatically our doors gets closed. All karmic bonds will bind us. This is the secret. Now this Yogamaya, Vasudeva placed her on the lap of Devaki. Yogamaya screamed aloud. She cried aloud. Hearing that cry, the security guards who were sleeping, they all woke up. They saw the child. Immediately they rushed to Kamsa, informed him it was midnight. Kamsa woke up from sleep and rushed to the palace of Vasudeva and Devaki, saw the female child on the lap of Devaki, went to kill the child. But Devaki pleaded with Kamsa, don't kill her. Please don't kill this child. See the plight of Devaki. Devaki was silent when Kamsa killed her 6 children. The first 6 children Kamsa killed in front of her. But Devaki was silent that far. The same Devaki now pleaded with Kamsa, don't kill her. Please don't kill her. She is a girl. She is your niece. She won't kill you. Will lady kill anybody? No. Girls won't kill anybody. Snusheyam tava kalyana. Striyam ma hantumarhasi. Don't kill her. Now, Devaki, who was silent even when her own children were killed, why should she seek Kamsa's mercy for this child? It is not even Devaki's child. Why should she seek Kamsa's mercy? Any reason? The reason is this child is not hers. That is the reason. Because she thought that because of fate, those 6 children were born from my womb. Kamsa killed them. There is a reason. But for no reason, I should not sacrifice Yashoda's daughter for my selfish reasons. For safeguarding my child, I should not give Yashoda's child in the hands of Kamsa and sacrifice that child. Devaki's conscience didn't give room to that. That's why Devaki pleaded with Kamsa, but Kamsa said, I won't take chances. The divine voice said, your 8th child is my killer. So I won't take chance, whether it is male or female, I will kill the child. Kamsa snatched the child from the hands of Devaki and tried to bang it on the stone pillar, but that child kicked Kamsa and went to the sky. Satat hastat samutpatya sadyo devi ambaram gata adrishyata anuja vishnoho sayudashta mahabhuja. That child kicked Kamsa, went to the sky and took a new form with 8 arms. See, Krishna came with 4 arms and became 2-armed. She came with 2 arms. Now she became 8-armed. With 8 weapons in her 8 arms, she looked at Kamsa and called him, oh fool. This is number 3. First Ashariri, second Narada, third Yogamaya, oh fool. Kimmaya hataya manda. Jatah kalu tavanta kriti. Yatra kvava purva shatruhu. Mam himsi hi kripanan vrtha. Oh Kamsa, I am not your killer. Your killer is going to be Lord Narayana, your long-term enemy. Narayana is going to kill you. That Narayana is born recently. He is somewhere very near to you, but I won't reveal the place. I won't reveal the time. You go and find out. He is born recently. He is somewhere around you, in your locality only. You search, you find him out, but I am not going to kill you. I can kill you, I have the power, but I have one habit. I don't kill any person who touched my feet. In order to bang me on the pillar, you caught hold of my feet. That's why I am sparing you. Otherwise, I myself would have killed you. Oh fool, why are you torturing innocent people like Devaki and Vasudeva? Release them from prison immediately. Saying so, she went into the skies. Since she went into Antariksham, sky is called Antariksham in Sanskrit. That's why she came to be known as Andari. Since she went into Antariksham sky, she was called as Andari. She is the sister of Krishna, sister-in-law of Andal. Sister-in-law should give the wedding sari and wedding garland to the bride in marriage. That's why Andal in Varanamayiram sings, Mandira Kodi Uduthi Manamalai Andari Sutta Kanakandin Tholinan. She is that Andari in Varanamayiram. So she flew. Tirumangai Alvar has also sung about her. Karpudaya Madakanni Kaval Punda. In Tirukovalur we can see that Vishnu Durga, Yoga Maya. She flew upwards. Now Kamsa, Yoga Maya rocked, Kamsa shocked. Yoga Maya rocked, Kamsa shocked. Now he sought apology from Devaki and Vasudeva. Sorry, those devas have confused me with that divine voice Ashariri. I got confused and troubled you a lot. Sorry, I will now let you release from prison. Kamsa released Devaki and Vasudeva, but because of his intransigent attitude, he will again arrest them. That's a different thing. But as of now, Kamsa released Devaki and Vasudeva from their house arrest. Then the next morning, Kamsa summoned all his ministers and told them, I got cheated by the devas. My killer is born, but born somewhere else. Born recently, but I don't know the time, place, or any whereabouts, identity, nothing I know. So we have to find him. If any children around our locality seems to have special powers, kill those children. If any children around our locality seem to have special powers, kill all those children. Kamsa assigned a special task force for that, STF, special task force comprising of Putana, Trinavarta, Shakatasura, Aghasura, Bakasura, Vatsasura, Kapitasura, Dhenukasura, Arittasura, Pralambasura, Dhenukasura, Vyomasura, Keshi. It will become a Sahasranamam then. So much of demons. Kamsa assigned them as special task force. Go in search of all the towns, villages around us. If any child exhibits any special talent, kill that child. Special task force was attained. At the same time, the day dawned at Gokulam. The most awaited day dawned at Gokulam. All woke up. Yashoda, who was sleeping right from night till the time, right from the time of delivery, Yashoda was sleeping. Nandagopa was sleeping. Now everybody woke up. Doctor, nurse, Yashoda, Nandagopa, cowherdesses, everybody woke up. They were so happy to see a black male baby lying by the side of Yashoda. Our own Krishna, Nandastu Atmaja Utpanne, Jatakhlado Mahamanaha, Ahuya Vipran Vedajnana, Snata Shuchir Alankritaha. Nandagopa was so happy to see his dark male child. Nandagopa immediately summoned Vedic scholars and asked them to chant Swastivachana mantras and bless the child. Vachayitva Swastyayanam Jatakarma Atmajasyavai Karayamasa Vidivat Pitrudevarchanam Tata. Nandagopa, he then had a holy bath and then donated charities to Vedic scholars. See, Vasu Deva did it mentally. Nandagopa did it physically. Dhenunam niyute pradat viprebhyas samalankrite tiladrin sapta ratnaugha shatakomba ambaravratan. Nandagopa donated 2 lakh cows. 2 lakh cows. 7 mountains of black sesame. Black sesame pleases Pitrus. So black sesame, 7 mountains. Tiladrin sapta. Ratnauga, lot of gems. Shata Kaumba, gold, Ambaravritan, Ambaram, Vastram, garments. So garments, gold, gems, black sesame and cows. Ambarame, Tannire, Sore, Aranjayum, Yemberiman, Nandagopala, Yeldirai, Shata Kaumba, Ambaravritan, Ambaram, garments, Shata Kaumba, gold, Ratnauga, gems, Tiladrin Sapta, 7 mountains of sesame, black sesame, Dhenunam Niyute, 2 lakh cows. Nandagopa donated in charities to Vedic scholars, and Nandagopa purified everything. There is a very important shlokam there in Bhagavatam. Kalena snana shauchabhyam samskarais tapasejjaya shuddhyanti danais santushtya dravyanyatmatma vidyaya. Nandagopa purified his home by observing 10-day vriddhi ashaucham. If a child is born, we observe 10-day vriddhi. That purifies the home where the child was born. He purified his body by taking holy bath, holy dip, snanam. He purified his body. He purified the newborn baby with jata karma samskara, the samskara ritual that purifies the child. Lord need not be purified by anything, that's the different thing. But if a child is born, we have to do that. So Nandagopa did that, performed that ritual of jata karma and purified the baby, the child. The Griha Devata, we say Griha Lakshmi. Griha Devata gets purified by mantra japam. The more we chant Vedic mantras, stotras, the divine hymns of Alvars, stotras of our acharyas, as we chant them more and more, Griha Devata gets purified. Our wealth gets purified by donation. If we donate our wealth to people who are needy, to great Vedic scholars, if we donate, our wealth gets purified. Our mind gets purified by happiness, santushti. Satisfaction and happiness will purify our minds. Finally, Jivatma gets purified by Paramatma Upasanam. By meditating on Paramatma, Jivatma gets purified. See, great shlokam in Bhagavatam. Jivatma gets purified by meditating on Paramatma. Mind gets purified by satisfaction and happiness. Wealth gets purified by donation. Grihadevata gets purified by chanting of mantras. Baby gets purified by rituals like Jata Karma. Body gets purified by bath. Home gets purified by observance of Vriddhi properly. Now Nandagopa purified his home by observing 10-day Vriddhi. Purified his body by having bath. Purified the baby through Jatakarma ritual. Purified Grihadevata with mantra japam. Purified his wealth by donation. Purified his mind by happiness. And purified his Jivatma by meditating on Paramatma. Now all cowherds started celebrating our chief Nandagopa, the chief of this Gokulam. Gokulam means a place occupied by cowherds. This cowherd place, the chief is Nandagopa, our chief of all cowherds, has got a male child now after a long period. See, Vasu Deva and Nandagopa, they are of almost the same age. But Vasu Deva had got 8 children before Nandagopa could get his first child. So the entire place, Gokulam was happy, started celebrating. Gavo vrisha vatsataraha haridrataila rushitaha vichitra dhatu bargasrak vastrakanchana malinaham. The Gopas and Gopikas threw oil and turmeric powder on cows, just like holy festival. They throw color powders. Similarly, they threw yellow turmeric powder and oil on cows and celebrated. This same content has been echoed by Periyalvar. வண்ணமாடங்கள் சூழ் திருக்கோட்டியூர் கண்ணன் கேசவன் நம்பி பிறந்தினில் எண்ணெய் சுண்ணம் எதிரெதிர் தூவிட கண்ணன் முற்றம் கலந்தளராயிற்றே ஹரித்ரா தைல ரூஷிதாக. ஹரித்ரா இஸ் சுண்ணம் பவுடர், தைல ஆயில், ஹரித்ரா தைல ரூஷிதாக, எண்ணெய் சுண்ணம் எதிரெதிர் தூவிட. Not only that, all the Gopas and Gopis threw butter and curd on each other's faces. They just anointed their faces with curd, butter, ghee and everything, threw them on each other. Gopa parasparam hrittaha dadikshira gritambubihi asinchanto vilimpanto navanitaischa chikshipuhu. Periyalvar sings the same in Tamil. உரியை முற்றத்து உருட்டி நின்றாடுவார், நறுனை பால் தயிர் நன்றாக தூவுவார், செரிமன் கூந்தல் அவிழத் திளைத்து எங்கும் அறிவழிந்தனர் ஐப்பாடி ஆயரே. So they all started celebrating Krishna is born, Krishna is born, Krishna is born among us. Usually we quote one song written by our poet, the brother of Sugriva, Vali. கண்ணன் பிறந்தான் எங்கள் கண்ணன் பிறந்தான், புது கவிதைகள் பிறந்ததம்மா, மன்னன் பிறந்தான் எங்கள் மன்னன் பிறந்தான், மனக்கவலைகள் மறந்ததம்மா. But this is English discourse. Will it be fair or apt if I quote this Tamil song? I thought. By 5:55 p.m. one thought flashed across my mind. That time Srimati Janaki Ravindran was asking me, still he is not ready for Upanyasam. No, please wait for 2 minutes. I will translate this song into English. Yes, Kandan Perandan into English. Gopas, Gopis are celebrating. Krishna is born amidst us as our king. Songs of joy and love now we sing. Krishna is looking at us and smiling. All our sorrows vanished away flying. பிள்ளை மொழியோ அது கிள்ளை மொழியோ, வெள்ளை மனமோ அன்பை கொள்ளையிடுமோ, முத்துச்சிரிப்போ அது முல்லை விரிப்போ, நித்தம் கத்தும் குயிலோ அது கண்ணன் குரலோ. Is it a child's babble or a parrot's fable? Is it a pure heart or loving art? Is it a pearl-like smile or a jasmine pile? Is his voice like cuckoo that sticks like glue? I forgot me and forgot you. This bliss is surely something new. I forgot me and forgot you. This bliss is surely something new. His cheeks are dark, his eyes have spark. Kannam karupo sudum kangal nerupo. His cheeks are dark, his eyes have spark. Thought one thing, got that thing, will shower love and receive love. They all started celebrating as Krishna is born, Krishna is born. The entire cowherds were all celebrating, and we also join them in celebrating the birth of Lord Krishna. At the same time, Putana, the messenger of Kamsa, Putana sent by Kamsa, she happened to come to Gokulam. It was all festivities all around Gokulam. Putana came there and came to know that recently a son was born to Nandagopa and Yashoda. Sakechari ekadopetye Putana Nanda Gokulam Yoshitva Mayayatmanam Pravishat Kamacharini. Putana decided to feed that child with poisonous milk from her breast and kill that child. So this Putana, a demoness with a mammoth terrific form, disguised herself as an ordinary cowherd woman. Shukabrahmam describes, please note this point, Tam Kesha Bandha Vyatishakta Mallikam Brihannitam Bastana Krichra Madhyamam Suvasasam Kalpita Karna Bhushana Tvishollasat Kundala Manditananam. Usually, demonesses, Rakshasis sport free hair. Note, only demonesses sport free hair. But she has to come as a normal woman. So she should not come with free hair, because she will be identified as demonesses. These days it is very difficult to identify. But in those days, if a solitary person comes with free hair, definitely people will conclude, oh, she is a demoness. So this Putana, for the first time in her life, combed her hair. I am not telling all these things, it is there in Bhagavatam. See the situation, how world is going today. But Shukabrahmam says, Tam Kesha Bandha Vyatishakta Mallikam. She combed her hair and adorned with jasmine flowers. Because disguise should be proper. The opposite person should not identify her. So she got all makeup ready and then entered into Nandagopa's house at night. Everybody was sleeping. She spotted Krishna. Oh, this really seems to be a divine child, a child with some powers. Okay, let me start my killing spree with this child. I will feed him with poison. Balagrahas tatra vichinvati shishun yadrichaya nandagrihe sadantakam balam pratichanna nijoru tejasam dadarsha talpignim ivahitam basi. Without knowing the greatness of Krishna, this Putana placed him on her lap and started feeding him with poisonous milk. Thus far, till she started feeding, Putana thought that the child has fallen into my trap. After Krishna started sucking her breast, she realized, child has not fallen into my trap. I have fallen into the child's trap. Anantamaropayat ankamantakam yathoragam suptam abuddhirajjudihi gadham karabhyam Bhagavan prapidyatat pranai samam rosha samanvitopibat. Krishna started sucking her breast so strong, so hard that he not only drank her breast milk, poisonous milk, he drank her life along with that breast milk. Swami Vedanta Deshika added, Stanyena Krishna Sahaputanayaha Pranan Papau Lupta Punarbhavayaha. Krishna drank her poisonous milk, her life, as well as her rebirth. Through a single suck, Krishna swallowed her poisonous milk, her life and rebirth. Stanyena Krishna Sahaputanayaha Pranan Papau Lupta Punarbhavayaha. So now that Krishna has sucked her life away, now this Putana fell down dead back to her demoness form. It was a huge demoness form, fell down dead, stretching her hands and legs all around. Nishacharitam Vyatitastanavyasuhu Vyadaya Keshan Sharanau Bujavapi Prasarya Gote Nijarupam Asthita Vajrahato Vritra Ivapata Nripa. Putana fell down with a bang. Hearing that bang sound, everybody woke up and assembled. They were shocked to see Krishna, the small boy, just 4 to 5 days old. He was playing on a mountain. Playing on a mountain. As they went closer, they observed that it was not mountain, it was the dead body of Putana. Krishna was playing on the dead body of the demoness Putana like a child playing on a mountain. Yashoda instantly picked Krishna into her hands and performed Raksha, a protective ritual to Krishna. This is what Periyalvar says, Thiruvandikappu, doing Raksha ritual to ward off evil eyes. Indiranodu Piraman Eesan Gemagavarellam, Mandira Mamalar Gundu Maraindu Uvarai Vandu Nindrar, Sandiran Maligai Serum, Sadurargal Vellarai Nindrai, Andiyambodi Iduvagum, Alakane Kapidavarai. Now Yashoda has her own way of performing this Raksha. You know how Shukabrahmam describes, Gomutrena Snapagitva Punar Gorajasarbakam Raksham Chakshuscha Shakrita Dwadashangeshu Namabihi. She will bath Krishna twice. First bath with cow urine. Second bath with the dust from the feet of cows. 2 times Krishna should take bath. After that, this Yashoda will adorn Krishna with 12 urdhva pundrams. In 12 places of his body, 12 urdhva pundrams. But 12 urdhva pundrams made of cow dung. With cow dung, Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana, Sridhara, Rishikesha, Padmanabha, Damodara. 12 urdhva pundras with cow dung. So first snanam with cow's urine, second snanam with cow's dust, then 12 urdhva pundrams with cow dung. Yashoda did all these things to ward off evil eyes. Somebody has cast drishti dosham on this child. That's why this huge demoness has come inside. Thank God, my child has escaped. Some God should have saved this child. She said, God is that child only. But Yashoda said, some God has saved this child. Okay, I'm happy. Now Nandagopa, he started thinking, how can I dispose this huge dead body? Nandagopa started thinking, how could she enter into my home? She is so huge. She came in the form of a normal woman. But now she is in her original form. Nandagopa thought, how could she enter into this house? That's different. How can I eliminate her? How can I dispose her? Nandagopa then brought all weapons, axe, sword, everything. And then Kalevaram Parashubhihi Chitva Tatte Vrajaukasaha Dure Kshiptva Avayavashaha Nyadakan Kashtaveshtitam. They then chopped off the Putana's dead body into pieces and took it away in a cart and burnt the dead pieces of Putana at the outskirts of Gokulam. They were afraid, what kind of smell is going to emanate from this dead body? Because usually they say dead body smell, it would be somewhat irritating to some people. But she is already very terrific, terrible. If we burn after doing autopsy as well, we are burning. What kind of smell is going to come? But to everyone's surprise, Shukabrahmam says, Dakyamanasya dehasya dhumasya agaru saurabhaha uttita krishna nirbhukta sapadyahata papmanaha. Fragrant agarbatti smell came from her body. Fragrant agarbatti, agar smell. They were shocked. They were pleasantly surprised. Agarbatti smell, agar smell. How is it possible? Because Shukabrahmam says this was a message sent by Krishna to Gopikas. This was an SMS sent by Krishna to Gopikas. Putana smell, SMS, Krishna, Gopikas. What is the relation? Krishna was telling Gopikas, just imagine, because of a few moments of association with me, Putana has become so fragrant. Gopis, imagine how fragrant you are all going to become. Because of my permanent association. By being in my association for a few moments, Putana has become fragrant like agarbatti. Oh Gopikas, you will be in my permanent association hugging me. Just imagine how fragrant you are all going to become. It is an SMS sent by Krishna to Gopikas through the fragrance of Putana. Now Shukabrahmam says, the benefit of listening to Putana Moksham. Kim puna shraddhaya bhaktya Krishnaya paramatmane yachan priyatamam kimno raktastan mataro yatha. Krishna gave moksham, liberation to Putana. Only when we burn the dead bodies of great souls, charma degam, then only this fragrance will come. From Putana's body it came means Krishna had given liberation, moksham to Putana. Now Shukabrahmam says, if Putana, who gave poisonous milk to Krishna, can herself get moksham, needless to say, if you offer 1 tumbler of good milk to Bhagavan every day with motherly love, we will definitely be blessed with moksham by the same Bhagavan. If he is kind enough to offer moksham to Putana, who gave poisonous milk, needless to say, if you offer 1 tumbler of milk to the Lord every day with motherly love, the Lord is definitely going to bless you in bounty, needless to say. That is Kim Punaha, Kim Punar Nyayam in Sanskrit. Needless to say, if Putana herself can attain moksham, in certain schools they say, if you join your sons or daughters into our school, even a failing student will get 100 marks. Even if a failing student gets 100, there is no wonder in a student scoring 90 marks, getting 100 in that school. Similarly, if he can give moksham to Putana herself, no wonder he will definitely give moksham to all of us. Ya etat putana moksham krishnasya adbhakadbhutam shruniyat shraddhaya martyaha govinde labhate param. Those who listen to this putana moksham, govinde labhate ratim, they will get great attachment and devotion towards Govinda, Lord Krishna. So the benefit of listening to Putana Moksham is we will be blessed with great attachment, love and devotion to Lord Krishna. In addition to that, there is an implied philosophy within this Putana Moksham. What is that implied philosophy? This Putana is our avidya or ignorance. Our ignorance, avidya, is Putana. She has 2 breasts full of poisonous milk. Our ignorance, avidya, has 2 types of poisons. One is I, ahankaram. Another one is mine, mamakaram. The sense of I, sense of mine. Ahankaram, mamakaram. Our avidya putana feeds us with 2 poisons. Ahankaram, mamakaram with its breasts. If we want to get rid of that ahankara, mamakaram and avidya, ignorance, we should surrender to Lord Krishna. If we surrender to him, just like he sucked the breasts of Putana, he will suck off our ahankaram, mamakaram, both poisons. Krishna will suck off our entire ahankaram and mamakaram, and he will destroy our avidya, ignorance, just like he destroyed Putana. So Krishna will suck away our ahankaram and mamakaram and kill our avidya called Putana. This is implied in Putana Moksham. Neer numadu endrivai ver mudal maithu uyirai sermin uyirkadan ner nerai ille. Surrender to Krishna, he will suck off I and mine from you and destroy the avidya called Putana. Now Putana Moksham is over. Now Kamsa, he came to know of the news a few months later only, because there was no WhatsApp by that time. If WhatsApp was there, immediately a photo of Putana will be sent as forward message to Kamsa. Putana died in Gokulam. These days you see, the people who send forward messages in WhatsApp, they don't read that message. They will just forward. Seeing that WhatsApp company has said you cannot forward a message to more than 5 persons. No problem. 5555, I will follow to 500 persons. Not only that, there are some regular forwarding people. They send you regular forward messages. They have a habit. Whatever message you send them, they won't read. They will send next forward messages to you continuously, but they won't read your message. I had this experience yesterday with one person. He usually sends lot of forward messages with photos to me. He had called me for a Upanyasam. I had asked him one query about that Upanyasam. He later had sent 10 forward messages behind that, but he hadn't read my message. But that WhatsApp was not there in those days. No updates. I am reaching here. I will send you live location. Nothing. So Kamsa was thinking that Putana has been killing all those children. But 2 months passed, 3 months passed, no information about Putana. Then Kamsa inquired, came to know that Putana was killed in Gokulam. Kamsa found out, then it means my target should be in Gokulam. Yogamaya said, your target is somewhere around your locality. If a child has killed Putana in Gokulam, means my enemy is there. Kamsa sent the second demon called Shakatasura. 4 months later, Kamsa sent Shakatasura. Shakata means cart wheel. The demon in the form of cart wheel Shakatasura was sent by Kamsa to Gokulam. At the same time, Krishna was now 4 or 5 months old. Kadachit authanika kautuka plave janmarksha yoge samaveta yoshitam vaditra gita dvijamantra vachakaihi chakara sunor abhishechanam sati. Now, the 4 or 5 month old Krishna, while lying on the cradle, he turned around. The child turning around is called Authanikam. In Tamil they say Porandu Paduttal. Authanikam should be celebrated as a festival. So Yashoda got ready for the celebrations. For the first time in 4 to 5 months, my child Krishna on his cradle has turned around. So with the sounds of instruments and Vedic chants, Yashoda conducted a holy bath for Krishna. Vaditra Gita Dvijamantra Vachakaihi Chakara Sunoho Abhishechanam Sati. Yashoda conducted a holy bath for Krishna amidst the sound of musical instruments and Vedic chants, and Nandagopa placed a bullock cart by the side of Krishna's cradle. Krishna was lying on the cradle. Nandagopa brought an old bullock cart and placed it near the cradle. Why? It was the belief of cowherds that if we place an old bullock cart by the side of child's cradle, evil spirits will not come near the child. The cart will act as protection. But the problem is that cart itself has an evil spirit. In that cart wheel only, Shakatasura, cart wheel demon, is waiting in that cart wheel. Nandagopa, thinking that it is protection, placed the cart near Krishna's cradle and he went outside. Yashoda was in the kitchen. Children were playing around Krishna. 4 to 5 months old Krishna was in the cradle. Now that cart wheel demon Shakatasura, he was planning, okay, now I will dash against the cradle, create an accident and kill Krishna. Krishna smiled, what? You are planning something? No. I will plan, I will execute. Nobody else other than me should plan anything here. We usually say man proposes. My friend Mr. Bosky, who is known for his comics, he says, man does not propose. God proposes, God disposes. Then man poses. Man merely poses. God proposes, God disposes. Krishna said, I will plan, I will execute my plan. Naiva srinodvai ruditam sutasyasa rudan stanarthi charanau udakshipat. Krishna started crying for milk. I am hungry. I need mother's milk. Krishna started crying. While crying, children would stretch their hands and legs while crying. Krishna stretching both his arms, stretching both his legs. He started crying. As he stretched, his stretched leg kicked the wicked cart of Shakatasura. Adhashayanasya shishoranolpaka pravala mridvangri hatam vyavartate vidvasta nana rasakupya bhajanam vyatyasta chakraksha vibhinna kujaram. As Krishna kicked the wicked cart wheel with his foot, a huge exploding sound appeared. Chata, 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 chata. The cart exploded into pieces, not broke down. It exploded into pieces. Vyatyasta chakraksha vibhinna kubaram. You cannot deduce anything. That much into pieces, micro pieces. The cart got exploded. Hearing the sound of explosion, Yashoda got frightened and came. Because 4 months before she heard one explosion. Because of Putana. Now second explosion. Yashoda came running and inquired what happened. Because the cart was missing. Nandagopa had placed a cart and went away. The cart is missing. What happened? Yashoda asked. The children playing around told her, the child kicked. As the child kicked the cart wheel and the cart entirely got broken and became pieces. Yashoda said, no, I can't believe this. These children seem to be bewildered due to the explosion. That's why they are blabbering something. Nate shraddadire gopaha balabhashitam yutyute. My child Krishna's feet are not so strong. They are too tender like the inner part of lotus. He is not strong enough to kick and break a cart wheel and all. No. This should be some Navagraha dosha. Due to some Navagraha dosham, this cart has fallen down and exploded into pieces. She says, Rudantam Sutamadaya, Yashoda Graha Shankita. This must be some Navagraha dosham. That's why the cart has exploded. Anyway, my child is crying. He is hungry. He wants mother's milk. Oh, Krishna, come here. I will feed you. Kritaswastyayanam vipraihi suktaihi stanam apayayat. As Vedic Pandits were chanting Vedas, Yashoda placed Krishna on her lap and started feeding him with her mother's milk. Now, where is the dead body of Shakatasura? You have to answer. Putana came. Her dead body fell down. It was chopped into pieces and burnt. Shakatasura came. Where is his dead body? Shuka Brahmam did not say anything about that. The greatness of our Itihasa Puranams is, if something is not said or left out or concealed, it means there is some matter within it. Shuka Brahmam said Putana's body was disposed. Then it is, you have to understand that then Shakatasura's demonic body should have also appeared there. But no mention of disposal. It means there is a secret. What is that secret? Bhagavan's divine feet will never kill anybody. Those feet are our only refuge, our only shelter, our only asylum is Bhagavan's lotus feet. Other than that, we don't have any asylum in this universe. How can those feet kill anybody? Has Bhagavan killed anybody with his feet so far? Never. So, when Bhagavan's divine feet, Krishna's divine feet touched the wicked cart Shakatasura, cartwheel, Shakatasura's body turned into Shuddha Sattvam and he went to Vaikuntham. That's why his dead body was not found. His body turned into divine Shuddha Sattva form and Shakatasura reached Vaikuntham. That's why his body was not found. And there is an embedded philosophy as well. This cartwheel, unstoppable cartwheel, is our worldly existence, samsaram, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatare shayanam. The cartwheel never stops. It is always rotating. Birth, death, birth, death. Yes, we are also rotating in this samsara. Once we catch hold of the lotus feet of Krishna, he will kick this cartwheel of samsaram and put an end to this rotation of samsaram. So, Krishna has indirectly told us that you catch hold of my feet to stop the rotation of samsaram. Now, Kamsa sends the third demon. Putana gone. Shakatasura gone. The third one comes. Who is he? Trinavarta. Now Krishna was around 1 year old. Trinavarta. He was a cyclone demon. He came in the form of a tornado, a cyclone. And he just took away Krishna from Yashoda's lap and flew in the sky. Galagrahana nischeshtaha, daityo nirgatalochanaha, avyaktaravo nyapatat, sahabalo vyasurvraje. But Krishna, as this Trinavarta took Krishna and flew upwards, Krishna increased his body weight gradually. Krishna increased his weight so much that this Trinavarta could not bear the weight of Krishna, with his eyes bulging out, with his mouth emitting, vomiting blood, with his lungs suffocating for air. That Trinavarta fell down dead. As the cyclone just settled, Yashoda was shocked to see Krishna playing on another mountain. The mountain was Trinavartasura, cyclone demon. Krishna was happily playing on him. Yashoda took Krishna and again performed the Raksha ceremony. Some evil eye, somebody has cast evil eye on my child. To ward off those evil eyes, Yashoda performed that Raksha ritual again to Lord Krishna. Now, another embedded message here. This tornado, this cyclone, Trinavarta, it is nothing but our arrogance. Trinavarta took away Krishna. Similarly, if the cyclone of arrogance enters into our heart, it will take away our devotion, wisdom, bhakti, everything. If we want to get rid of that arrogance, Trinavarta cyclone, we should catch hold of the lotus feet of Krishna, because he will ensure that just like Trinavarta with eyes bulging, with vomiting of blood and with lungs suffocating for air, fell down. Similarly, Krishna will ensure that our arrogance is also destroyed, our ego is also destroyed, because if this Trinavarta cyclone comes, he will take away Krishna. If arrogance comes, it will take away our wisdom and devotion. To get rid of arrogance, surrender to Krishna. That's the message within. As these dangers, demons for Krishna were coming repeatedly one after the other, Nandagopa and Yashoda kept on postponing the naming ceremony for Krishna. Krishna is 1 year old now. Till now, Namakaranam was not conducted. But you are telling Krishna, Krishna, that is just for identification. He was not yet named Krishna. Please note it. We are saying Krishna, Krishna because then only you can identify. If I say the black child born in Mathura to Vasu Deva and Devaki, which was brought crossing the river Yamuna to Nandagopa and Yashoda, swapped with their child and brought up. You know that child was walking. If I say, then you cannot enjoy the Upanyasam. That's why we are saying Krishna, Krishna. That's just for identification. He has not been named yet. So far in this Upanyasam, wherever I have said Krishna, you please within brackets add to be named. To be named Krishna. Now it is getting postponed. Vasudeva was observing everything from Madhura. Oh, Namakarana has to be conducted at the 11th day. But 1 year gone, 365 days gone, still not conducted. So Vasudeva, he sent his Prohit Gargacharya. Vasudeva's family Prohita is Gargacharya. Vasudeva sent Gargacharya to Gokulam to conduct the naming ceremony for Lord Krishna. This Gargacharya met Nandagopa and arranged for the naming ceremony to be conducted secretly. without informing anybody. No mic set, no songs, no speaker, no invitation, nothing. Secretly you have to conduct. Because the reason Garga said is, Garga was Vasudeva's Purohit. If he conducts Namakaranam to Nandagopa's child, Kamsa will suspect that, oh, if Gargacharya performs naming ceremony means this child could be Vasudeva's child. Kamsa will get suspicious. To avoid that suspicion, this should be conducted in a cattle shed secretly without informing anybody. Nandagopa told Gargacharya, that child of Rohini, he is also yet to be named. Rohini's child, Balarama, to be named as Balarama, he is also not named so far. You please conduct naming ceremony for both of them. So, Balarama and Krishna to be named. They are placed in two cradles in a cow shed without the knowledge of anybody, and secretly Gargacharya performed the naming ceremony, Namakarana Samskaram, for those children. Only to compensate for that, we celebrate Sri Jayanti with so much pomp and splendor. Just imagine, for Sri Ramanavami, we simply conclude with Panagam and Nirmor, that's all. But for Krishna Jayanti, not only Krishna Jayanti, for our Krishna Jananam in Bhagavatam, see the celebration in Srimati Janaki Ravindran's residence, everybody will get awestruck. Wow, what kind of Krishna Jananam? Why are we celebrating him so much? The reason is, for Rama, Dasharatha himself celebrated in a grand manner. In Kamba Ramayanam, Kambar says, Dasharatha announced, as 4 sons are born for me, my citizens need not file IT return for 7 years. Income tax exemption. Dasharatha gave income tax exemption to his subjects for 7 years. Irai tavirndidagapar yandor yel, Kambar says. But in the case of Krishna, both Devaki Vasudeva and on the other hand Nandagopa Yashoda, neither of them couple were able to celebrate Krishna. That's why, to compensate for that, we are celebrating him with pomp and splendor in a grand manner. Now Gargacharya, he names the children, the first child, who is the 7th child of Devaki, grown up as the child of Rohini. Now he is to be named 10th canto, 8th chapter, 12th verse, Ayam hi Rohini putraha Ramayan suhrudo gunaihi. He is a pleasant child. In Sanskrit, Rama means pleasant one. The person who is pleasant will be called Rama. Since he is pleasant, he will be called Rama. Akyasyate Rama iti baladikyat balam viduhu. Since he is very strong, he will be called Balarama, Baladeva. Yadunam apratak bhavat sankarshana mushantyute. Not only that, he has incorporated the avatara ragasyam inside this name. He will also be called as Sankarshana. What does Sankarshana mean? Transferred. Yesterday we saw one who got transferred in the womb is called Sankarshana. So Balarama will give transfer. We saw that. But Gargacharya cannot reveal that to Nandagopa now. So he gave another explanation for Sankarshana. He will be called Sankarshana because Sankarshana means the person who unites. He is going to unite all the people of Yaduvamsham. Since he is going to unite, he will be called Sankarshana. Why should he give all this explanation and name him as Sankarshana? Is it needed? Already Rama, Balarama, Baladeva. Beyond that, why the name Sankarshana? It has another reason. Sankarshana is the name of Adisesha. To show that this child is the Amsham of Adisesha, Gargacharya named him Sankarshana. That's why they say, to name children, we have to consult Acharyas, and with their guidance, we have to name their children. See how much depth is there in their names. Because of his strength, he is Baladeva. Since he is pleasant, he will be Rama, Balarama. Since he is Adisesha, he is called Sankarshana. At the same time, Sankarshana, he unites Yadu clan. Sankarshana, he was transferred within the womb. All explanations come within those names. Now the next child, our own Lord Krishna, 10, 8, 13. Asan varnas trayohyasya grinnatonu yugam tanuhu. Now Gargacharya, without explicitly mentioning that he is Bhagavan, indirectly conveys it to Nandagopa. How? Gargacharya tells Nandagopa, this child of yours, he takes different colors in different yugas. In Krita Yuga, he would be in white color. Because in Krita Yuga, people will also have pure heart. To attract them, he will be white colored in Krita Yugam. As Treta Yugam comes, people will be full of lust and anger. So to attract them, he will take red color. In Dwapara Yugam's initial stages, people will have laziness, tamogunam. To attract them, this Lord will have dark green color. But by the end of Dwapara Yugam and at Kali Yugam, he will know, whatever color I take, these people will not bend themselves and come to me, and he will be in his natural color of black. Now since it is the end of Dwapara Yugam, he is black colored. Since he is black, I name him Krishna. Krishna means black colored. He was white in Krita Yugam, he was red in Treta Yugam, he was dark green in the earlier part of Dwapara Yugam. Now by the end, he is black colored, so he will be called as Krishna. The next verse, he will also be called as Vasudeva. Pragayam Vasudevasya Kvachidjatas Tavatmajaha Vasudeva iti Sriman Abhignya Samprachakshate. See the secret again. Gargacharya says, in his previous birth, he was born as your friend Vasudeva's son. In his previous birth, Garga tells Nandagopa, in his previous birth, he was born as your friend Vasudeva's son. Is it right? Yes, Vasudeva was Kashyapa in his previous birth. That is also true. So Gargacharya wanted to indirectly convey that he is Vasudeva's son. That's why he said in his previous birth, he was born as Vasudeva's son. That's why I am going to name him as Vasudeva. Dasharatha's son is Dasharati. Anjana's son is Anjaneya. Marut's son is Maruti. Similarly, Vasudeva's son will be Vasudeva. But Nandagopa didn't ask him, why are you naming Nandagopa's son as Vasudeva? Do you know one joke? In a family, husband and wife were fighting. A child was born. Husband and wife were fighting. The neighbor came and asked them, why are you fighting? Husband said, I wanted to name the child with my father's name. My father's name is Sivasami. I want to name the child Sivasami. What's the problem? My wife says, no, I should name the child with my father's name only. Her father's name is Krishnasamy. He wants Krishnasamy. I say Sivasamy. She says Krishnasamy. What name shall we give to this child? That fellow said, the neighbor, don't shout. It is causing hindrance to the nearby people and all. You name the child as Sivarama Krishna. Yes, good. Naming ceremony was conducted, Sivarama Krishna. Then this person thought, my father's name is Sivasamy. Her father's name is Krishnasamy, but Siva Rama Krishnan, Rama, how did Rama come in the middle? That neighbor said, my father's name is Ramasamy. Like this, he is the son of Nandagopa now. In previous birth, he was the son of Vasudeva. But Gargacharya says, since he was the son of Vasudeva in previous birth, I will name him Vasudeva. But Nandagopa accepted because he was a dear friend of Vasudeva, one reason. Number two, Gargacharya is a great saint. If he gives a name, there will be a reason. Yes, there is a reason. Vasudeva doesn't merely mean that son of Vasudeva. Parashara Bhattar says in Bhagavad Guna Darpanam, his commentary to Vishnu Sahasranamam, the 335th name, Vasudeva, 334 Vasudeva. For that Parashara Bhattar gives an explanation. Vasu plus Deva, Vasudeva. Vasu means one who dwells everywhere. Deva means blemishless. Vasudeva means God dwells everywhere, but he is untainted by the blemishes of those objects. Bhagavan is within the speaker. The speaker may get dirty, but the Bhagavan within that speaker will be untainted by that blemish. That is Deva. So Vasu, he is everywhere. He is within us. He is within every object. Vasu, Deva. Yet, though he is within everybody, he is untainted by the blemishes within everybody. He is always pure. So, all pervading at the same time, all pure, all pervading, all pure entity is called Vasudeva. To indicate that he is Narayana, Gargacharya named him as Vasudeva. So, Balarama, Rama, Baladeva, Sankarshana. Here, Krishna and Vasu Deva. Now Garga tells Nandagopa, Yeshavasraya adhasyat Gopa Gokula Nandanaha Anena Swarvadurgani Yuyam Anjas Tarishyatha. This child, Krishna, Vasudeva, will bring you all auspiciousness. You will get rid of all your troubles because of this child. Now, Balarama and Krishna started crawling together. 10:8:21 Kalena Vrajatalpena Gokule Ramakeshavau Janubhyam Sakapanibhyam Ringamanau Vijakratuhu. Then, with the course of time, both started walking. Now, Balarama was slightly older than Krishna by a few months. Krishna was around 2 years of age. With the jal jal sound of their anklets resonating with their childish gait, Krishna and Balarama started walking. Tavangri Yugmamanu Krishya Sari Sripantau Gosha Pragosha Ruchiram Vrajakardameshu Tannada Krishna Manasau Anusritya Lokam Mugda Prabhitavad Upeyatur Antimatroho. Now, Balarama, Krishna started walking their childish gait. Periyalvar describes Todar Sangiligai Salar Pilar Yenna Tungu Ponmani Olipe Padumum Madapunal Sora Varanam Payanin Rurvadu Bol Udangudi Kinkini Ara Varipa Udaimani Paragaranga Tadandal Yanagonde Sarngapani Talarnadi Natavano. With that childish gait, Balarama, Krishna started walking. One fine morning, Ekada Kridamanaste Ramadhya Gopadarakaha Krishno Mridam Bhakshitavan Itimatre Nyavedayat. One fine morning, Krishna's friends ran towards Mother Yashoda. They told her, Mama, Mama, please come and see. Krishna is eating mud outside. Yashoda got angry. Is it? Is he eating mud? It will cause a variety of gastrointestinal diseases. It will cause ulcer, infection, gastroenteritis, everything. Sa grihitva kare Krishnam upalabhya hitaishini Yashoda bhayasambranta prekshanaksham abhashate. Yashoda held the hand of Krishna and asked him angrily, did you eat mud? Tell me the truth. Did you eat mud? Tell me. Kasman mridam adantatman bhavan bhakshitavan ragaha vadanti tavakakyete kumaras tegrajopyayam. Krishna looked at her with so much of fear. Yashoda says, tell me, boy, did you eat mud or not? You might have secretly eaten mud. I know about you because all of your friends, including Balarama, they are all telling me, you have consumed mud. Tell me. Krishna said politely, Ma, naham bhakshitavanamba. I didn't eat, Ma. Sarve mithya abhishangsinaha. All these friends are bad friends. Always they are speaking lies. I don't know even how to tell lies. I speak only the truth. I don't know how to speak lies, but all my friends are very, very bad. Idi satyagiras tarhi samaksham pashyame mukham. What I speak is the truth. If you want to cross-check, I will open my mouth. You can check, Ma. Okay. If what you say is true, open your mouth, Yashoda says. Have you heard this rhyme somewhere? Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. If our child recites this rhyme, we will say, oh, what great rhyme. Krishna has already performed all these Leelas. Somebody has stolen this content from Bhagavatam and transferred it to some other continent, and they have composed an English poem. Actually, we should teach these two shlokams to our children. Jani Jani as Papa is here. Kasmat mridam adantatman bhavan bhakshitavan ragaha vadanti tavakakyete kumaras tegrajopyayam naham bhakshitavanamba sarve mithya bhishangsinaha yati satyagirastarhi samaksham pashyame mukham. Or even if the child cannot recite Sanskrit shloka, you can tell them in this way. Krishna, Krishna, yes, Amma, eating mud, no, Amma, telling lies, no, Amma, open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. Krishna opened his mouth, Satatra dadrishe vishwam, jagatstasnuchakam dishaha, sadri dvipadri bhugolam, savayuvagnindu tarakam, yetad vichitram sakajiva kala, swabhava karmashaya linga bhedam, sunostanu vikshya vidharitasye, vrajam sahatmanam avapashankam. Now Krishna opens his mouth wide. Yashoda saw inside, looking for small specks of sand, but she saw the entire 14 worlds. Buhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Pathala. Everything was in his mouth. In that Bhulokam, there was Bharata Desham, Gokulam. There one Yashoda was asking one Krishna, open your mouth. That Krishna opened his mouth. It had again 14 lokas. Bhulokam, Bharata Desham, Gokulam, There one Yashoda was standing. She asked Krishna, open your mouth. He opens his mouth. Again the same cycle. 14 worlds. Bhulokam, Bharatadesham, Gokulam. One Yashoda standing in front of Krishna. Open your mouth. He again opens the mouth. It is going on and on and on. Yashoda realized, oh, he is not an ordinary child. She realizes real glory. He is something beyond. He is divine. He is a divine child. Krishna thought, oh, she has understood who am I. No. Krishna immediately cast his Maya on her and made her forget what I spoke for the last 10 minutes. Krishna made Yashoda forget what I spoke for the last 10 minutes. One person said, even if you speak for 120 minutes, we will forget that. That's different. Yashoda forgot those 10 minutes happening. Itham vidida tattvayam gopikayam sa ishwaraha vaishnavim vyatanotmayam putra snehamayim vibuhu. Selective amnesia happened to Yashoda. She forgot those 10 minutes alone. In Tamil they say, nadula konjam pakata kaano. Similarly, that part alone Yashoda forgot. Sadyo natta smritir gopi saropyaroham atmajam pravruddha sneha kalila hridayasit yathapura. Now Yashoda looked at Krishna, considering him as her own child. Yashoda started feeding him with mother's milk. Now Krishna was 2.5 years old by now. Now he started doing all kind of mischiefs in all homes in those cowherd area. The entire Gokulam came under the control of 2.5-year-old Krishna. Every morning, a long queue of gopis will be standing at the entrance of Yashoda's home. Why? To complain about Krishna. A long queue of gopis can be seen at the entrance of Yashoda's home. They will meet Yashoda, complain about Krishna's mischiefs, control your son, hold your son back, check his mischiefs, everything they will say. Shukabrahmam has described them vividly. 10:8:29. The first gopi enters. Yashoda asks her, tell me, what's your problem? She says, Vatsan munchan kvachida samaye krosha sanjata hasaha. Your son Krishna, that mischievous Krishna, entered into my house, let loose all the calves. He let loose all the calves. They started running. I had to run behind all those calves, catch them and tie them back. I came and asked him, why did you do this? He just smiles at me sarcastically. You please control your son. Okay, I will take care, Yashoda said. The next gopi came. What's your problem? She said, Steyam swadu atti atadhadipayaha kalpitaihi steya yogaihi. He secretly entered into my home without my knowledge. He stealthily consumed milk, ghee, butter, curd, everything. If I ask him, why did you steal everything? He said, I came for stealing, I stole, so my job is over, let me go. Saying so, without any remorse, he is going back to his home. You please control your child. Yashoda said, proper enquiry will be made and proper action will be taken at the right time. Next gopi came. What's your problem? Markan bhokshian vibhajati. He stole butter from my house and fed monkeys with that butter. Did I churn curd and take butter just to feed those butter to those useless monkeys? Did I churn curd for that? He is feeding monkeys with butter from my home. Okay, ma, please cool down. I will take care. Next gopi came. Sachenati bandam binati. I did one thing. I kept all my vessels empty to deceive Krishna. He will come search for food items in vessels. No food items available. Krishna will get disappointed. But he got angry. Since he could not find any food item, he said, all these pots are waste. He broke all the pots and went away. If food items are available, he will consume and leave the pot alone. If no food item is available, he will break the pots. Ask him whether he did it or not. Yashoda said, yes, I will ask him later. Next gopi came. Dravyalabe sagriha kupitaha yati upakroshya tokan. In my child, I kept vessels also in a secret place. He should not break the pots. But instead, what did he do? Do you know? He pinched my sleeping child in the cradle. He pinched the child and the child started crying. The most difficult thing in the world is putting child to sleep. Just then I had put my child to sleep. He pinched the child and ran away. Child started crying. See, he is torturing me like anything. Next gopi came. I hid butter in hanging pots. We say uri. I kept butter in hanging pots so that he cannot steal that. But your child is very brilliant. He put a mortar, a stool on that mortar, a chair on that stool, a table on that chair, climbed above all these things. Hastagrahye rachayati vidhim pitaka ulukaladhyaihi chidram hyantar nihita vayunaha shikya bhandeshu tadvit dhvantagare dhritamani ganam swangamartha pradipam kale gopyo yarhi grahagrityeshu suvyagra chittaha. He came wearing lot of ornaments because the butter was hidden in a dark room. In dark room there won't be any light. He wore a lot of ornaments which were shining like lights. With those ornaments, he found out the place of those hanging pots and then placed this mortar, chair, table, stool, one over the other, climbed above them, stole butter from that hanging pot. We will face serious consequences if you don't control your child. Mind you, that Gopi said and went back. Why should Krishna steal butter like this? We call him butter bandit. Why should he steal? There is a philosophy here. Our body is the pot, soul is the butter. If we keep the soul pure like the white butter, if our soul, our thoughts, our devotion are pure like the white butter, we need not go in search of him. Just like Krishna going in search of butter, Bhagavan will come towards us. He will take this Jivatma. This Jivatma butter is his own property. Just like butter is very, 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 very dear to Krishna, this butter, Jiva, the soul, in this body called pot, in this pot called body, the soul, butter called soul is inside. This soul in the body, butter in the pot, is very dear to Krishna. The only thing is, butter is a mature form. Because initially it was milk, then curd, then butter. Similarly, we should mature ourselves from Parabhakti, Parajnanam, Paramabhakti. If you are in that mature state with a pure heart waiting for Bhagavan, you need not go in search of him. He will come in search of you. And just like he took butter with so much of love, he will accept every one of us with that much love. Okay? Can we call Krishna a thief? Is it right or a misnomer? What's your opinion? He steals, right? Only if we take away another man's property, it is called theft. Butter is his property. Soul is his property. The entire universe is his property. How can we call him as thief? We don't call him thief for stealing butter. We call him thief for some other reason. Soul is also his property only. He steals some other thing. When you listen to his butter stealing episodes, he steals away all your sins which are our own properties. Our sins we have accumulated over a long period of time. Our sins are our own properties. But if we listen to Krishna's butter stealing episodes, even without our knowledge, true real thief is, he should steal without our knowledge. Once this Upanyasam is over, 8 p.m., you go outside, just check your balance. How much sins left? Nil balance. These days, cyber crime they call. Sir, please read the 16-digit number on your card. If you read that number without your knowledge, your account balance will become nil. Without your knowledge, if somebody steals something from you, this is called true theft. Similarly, Krishna, without our knowledge, steals all our sins. So he is the real thief, real pickpocket who picks all our sins and pockets them somewhere and steals those sins and make us pure just by listening to Krishna LEELAS. So he is the real thief. Now, we will conclude today's discourse with the most important Damodara Leela. For the next half an hour, we will enjoy Damodara Leela and conclude today's discourse. That's why now you may understand why we are lagging behind in Upanyasam for the last 3 days. Because the first 4 days, Parayanam, Upanyasam go hand in hand. But for the last 3 days, we are going to slowly, steadily play with Lord Krishna. That's why for each Leela, we are devoting more time. That's why we will conclude with Rukmini Satyabhama Kalyanam on the 7th day only. Rukmini Kalyanam for Parayanam happened today itself. But today Krishna is a small child. He will play with us as a small child. Tomorrow he will play with us as a grown-up child. Day after tomorrow he will play with us as a youth. Of course he is going to play, no doubt about that. Now, Damodara Leela. Dama means rope. Udara means abdomen, waist. Damodara means Krishna getting bound by a rope around his waist to a mortar. Yashoda bound Krishna to a mortar by tying a rope around his waist. So Dama around Udara is called Damodara. 10th canto, 9th chapter, 1st verse. Ekada grihadasishu Yashoda nandagehini karmantara niyuktasu nirmamanta swayam dadi. One fine morning, Yashoda was churning curd to obtain butter. Krishna came near her. He felt the smell of butter. He felt the smell of churning of curd. Immediately Krishna came near Yashoda and he said, "Oh mom, you are churning curd alone. Let me help you." "What? You are just 2.5 years old. You are going to help me?" "No ma, let us churn together. A good son to help his mother in household chores. I am a very good son. I am an obedient son. You hold one end of the rope. I will hold other end of the rope. Let us churn together." "Okay," said Yashoda. Krishna holding one end of the rope, Yashoda holding the other end of the rope. Both of them churned curd to obtain butter. At that time, all devas gathered with plates and tumblers. One snake started screaming in fear, "Oh my God, oh my God." Mahalakshmi was looking anxiously. Parvati Devi, seeing this, locked Lord Shiva into a dark room. Can you understand anything? When the Lord churned Milky Ocean, nectar emerged. So Devas thought he is churning curd. Something may emerge. We can consume that. So Devas assembled with plates and tumblers. One snake screamed aloud, cried, "Oh my God." It was Vasuki. Because Vasuki was used as rope while churning Milky Ocean. Will he call me as rope again? It got afraid. Lakshmi was looking anxiously. Because from Milky Ocean, Lakshmi emerged and married Lord Narayana. Now he is churning curd. Lakshmi was anxious. Will other rival wife or co-wife come here? Parvati, she locked Paramashiva into a dark room. Because when poison emerged from the Milky Ocean, Devas called out to Lord Shiva only. Similarly, if poison emerges from this curd, then again they will come to my husband only. Have I pledged my husband for social service? No, I won't allow my husband to drink poison. That's why Parvati locked Shiva into a room. Now, Krishna was churning along with Yashoda. Krishna got tired. Yashoda saw the tiredness in Krishna's face. She told him, "You are just 2.5 years old. I already told you, you can't churn all these things. Come, I will feed you with mother's milk." Now Yashoda seated Krishna on her lap, fed him with mother's milk. Simultaneously, she churned the curd with both hands. 10:9:5. Atriptam utsrijya javena sayayau utsichyamane payasitvadhishrite. Krishna on her lap, she was feeding Krishna with mother's milk, churning curd with both hands. At that time, it suddenly came to Yashoda's mind that she had kept boiling milk in the stove. Yashoda immediately left Krishna down and went to switch off the stove which had boiling milk. Krishna got angry. "My stomach is not yet even half full. I was enjoying mother's milk and drinking. How can you leave me abruptly and go to switch off the stove?" Krishna was angry. 10:9:6. Sanjata kopaha spuritarunadharam sandashya dadbihi dadimantha bhajanam bitva mrisashruhu drishadashmanarakaha jagasa hayyangavam antaram gataha. Krishna, with anger, he was biting his lips with anger. He was shedding fake tears. He took the churning rod in his hand, hit the curd pot. With the churning rod, Krishna hit the curd pot and a bang sound appeared and curd flashed all over, splashed all over. The pot got broken into pieces. Curd was running like a river. The fresh butter emerged from that river. Fresh butter is called Hayyangavinam. Usually we say for normal butter it is called Navanitam. Fresh butter is called Hayyangavinam. Krishna loves Hayyangavinam, fresh butter very much. Swami Deshika says, Hartum Kumbhe Vinihitakara Swadu Hayyangavinam. Hayyangavinam, fresh butter, Krishna likes very much. He stole that Hayyangavinam, fresh butter, and went to the backyard. Yashoda heard the huge sound. She thought, so far 3 huge bangs appeared. First bang was Putana. Second bang was wicked car Shakatasura. Third bang was Trinavarta. This is the 4th bang. Oh, for 1.5 years I was free. Now another bang. What is it? Who is it? Yashoda came. And she saw the hall. She was shocked to see the chaos created by Krishna. Everything was in a mess. What is this? Pot broken into pieces. Curd running as river. Curd splashed everywhere. Butter is missing. Butter bandit is also missing. Oh, this is not that bang. This is this bang. This fellow, butter bandit's bang. Yashoda deduced, okay, where is Krishna now? She started searching. 10, 9, 8. Yashoda starts searching. No problem. Krishna's feet were immersed in the curd river. With his feet immersed in the river of curd, his curd-coated footprints were pointing towards backyard. Krishna had gone towards backyard. His curd-coated footprints were available. We put kolam during Krishna Jayanti. Krishna's feet as if entering into our home. The first kolam was put by Lord Krishna himself. With his curd-coated feet, he had run to the backyard. Yashoda deduced, okay, you have gone to backyard. I can find your curd-coated footprints. Ulu khalangre uparivyavasthitam markaya kamam dadatam shuchistitam hayangavam chaurya vishankitekshanam nirikshya paschat sutamagamatchanaihi. Now Yashoda went to the backyard. She was shocked to see Krishna sitting on a mortar, having the butter in his hand. He took one part of butter himself. The remaining part of butter he gave to a monkey. That monkey, instead of eating the butter, anointed its whole body with that butter. And Krishna and the monkey were sarcastically smiling at Yashoda. Here is my butter. Monkey says, here is my butter. Like cricket players applying that sunscreen. Monkey had appeared to the entire butter on its body. That monkey was none other than Hanuman. Great Acharya says, Hanuman, Chiranjeevi, he continues in Krishna Avataram as well. Hanuman came as monkey. Krishna gave him this butter. It is Krishna Prasadam. Anointed it all over his body. From that point only, the tradition of applying butter to the divine body of Hanuman, Vennai Kapu Hanuman, that practice came into existence. But Yashoda was unaware of this Hanuman, Vennai Kapu. She doesn't know all these things. She got angry. Oh Krishna, my hands, they are paining so much. I churned curd with so much of difficulty and this butter emerged from the curd. You are giving that butter to monkey. You are unstoppable. I am going to beat you. Is this home renovation or crime scene? You have created that kind of a mess, like a renovated home or a crime scene. What kind of mess you have created? See, I am going to beat you. Yashoda said. Krishna started running. Yashoda started chasing. Krishna running. Yashoda chasing. Krishna running. Yashoda chasing. 10, 9, 9. Gopyan vadhavatna yamapa yoginam kshamam praveshtum tapaseritam manaha. Shuka Brahmam says, even yogis who perform penance cannot catch the Lord with their minds. The Lord who is not caught by yogis who perform penance through their minds, he was caught by Yashoda through her hands. The Lord who cannot be caught by yogis who perform penance through their minds, Yashoda caught the same Lord with her own hands because she had true love to Krishna. If you have love, God will submit himself to you. He will surrender himself to you. Yashoda caught Krishna and tried to beat him with a rope. Yashoda had a rope in her hand. Tried to beat Krishna. Krishna started acting. To avoid that beating from mother, Krishna started acting. Kritagasam tam prarudantam akshini kashantam anjanmashini swapanina udvikshamanam bayavihvalekshanam haste grihitva vishayantyavagurat. This has been literally translated to Tamil by Kulasekara Perumal. Mududum Vennai Alaindu Tottunnum, Mugililanjiru Tamarai Kayum, Yedilgol Tambukondu Adipadarku Elgu Nilayum, Ventayir Thoinda Savai, Adugayum Manjinokum Mannokum, Anigol Senjirivai Nadipaduvum, Tolugayum Yavaiganda Shodai, Tollayin Batu Iridigandale. Now, Lord Krishna started acting with kajal coated tears on his cheeks. With the eyes kajal coated tears flowing on his cheeks, his trembling lips coated with butter and curd. Always the main identity point for Krishna is all around his mouth, it should be coated with butter and curd. With trembling lips coated with curd and butter, with his cheeks coated with kajal and eyebrow and tears, eyes filled with fear, Krishna joined his hands together and showed Anjali Mudra towards Yashoda, the Lord whom the entire universe worships. He worshipped Yashoda. Ma, please don't meet me. Please leave me. Please leave me. Krishna acted. Seeing his acting, Yashoda said, no, I won't beat you. I can't beat you. Oh, my child, I can't beat you. But I have to put a full stop to all your mischief. See, all people are complaining about you every day. I have to put a full stop. I will tie you to the martyr. You sat on the martyr and smiled sarcastically at me. So, I will tie you to that martyr itself, the hollow martyr, useless martyr. I will tie you to that martyr. Now, Yashoda, instead of hitting Krishna with that rope, what did she do? She fastened that rope for 3 coils around the waist of Krishna and tied a knot. Nachantarna Bahiryasya 10, 9, 13. Nachantarna Bahiryasya Napurvam Napichaparam Purvaparam Bahishantaraha Jagatoyo Jagachayaha. Shukabrahmam says Yashoda fastened 3 coils of that rope around Krishna's waist and put a knot. The Lord, He has no exterior, no interior, nothing in front, nothing in behind. He is the exterior of the universe, He is the interior of the universe. He is the front, He is the back of the universe. But this Yashoda, considering him as her own child, condensed him within 3 coils of rope. The Lord who has no exterior, no interior, no front, no back was condensed within 3 coils of rope. Tammatva atmajam avyaktam martyalingam adhokshajam gopika ulukhale damna babanda prakritam yatha. Now Yashoda wanted to bind this Krishna to the martyr. Now first rope, you name it as rope A. Rope A was coiled around Krishna thrice and a knot was made. Now Yashoda took another rope, rope B. She fastened it around the martyr thrice and then put a knot there. Taddama badhyamanasya swarbhakasya kritagasaha dvyangulonam abhutena sandadenyacha gopika. Rope A, 3 coils around Krishna and a knot. Rope B, 3 coils around the martyr and a knot. Now Yashoda, she has to tie these 2 ropes together with a knot so that she can bind Krishna to the martyr. Now the problem started. 2 inches gap between the end of rope A and the end of rope B. Can she pull rope A? If she pulls rope A, it will get hard on Krishna. It will get tightened and Krishna will feel pain. So her mind did not allow her to pull rope A. Can she pull rope B? She is not strong enough to pull the martyr. It is tied to the martyr. So her mind did not allow her to pull rope A. Her body did not permit her to pull rope B. So both of them cannot be pulled. But 2 inches gap in between. What can she do? She brought another rope and tied it to rope B. Now checked whether it joins. But 2 inches gap remained again. Shukabrahmam says, Yevam swageha damani yashoda sandadhatyapi gopinam susmayantinam smayanti vismita bhavat. All the gopikas gathered there to see how Yashoda binds Krishna. They were all seeing and making fun of Yashoda. What is she doing? Binding child to martyr is so difficult. What is she doing here? But Yashoda, see, she brings a new rope. Krishna didn't move. Martyr also did not move. New rope added. Yet the 2-inch gap remains as it is. Yashoda brings another rope. Krishna didn't move. Martyr didn't move. New rope added. Again 2 inches gap remains. Okay, she brings another rope. Krishna didn't move. Martyr didn't move. New rope added. Yet the 2-inch gap remains. Yashoda got tensed. Gopikas were mocking her. 18th verse. With perspiring body, with disheveled locks of hair and shambolic garments, Yashoda asked Krishna, "Can't you help me, Krishna? I am suffering. Can't you please help me?" Krishna saw, "You should have asked me right in the beginning itself. Had you asked me, please help, I would have helped you. Swamatu svinnagatrayaha visrasta kabarasrajaha dritva parishramam Krishnaha kripaya seed swabandhane." Krishna took pity on Yashoda. "Oh mom, there is a rope in the northeastern corner. Pick up that rope." She brought that rope, tied to rope B. Now she attached to rope B. She was able to tie rope A and rope B. Krishna was now bound to the martyr. She looked at all those gopis who made fun of Yashoda. "See, I have bound my child now." Evam sandarshita hyanga harina bhritya vashyata swavashenapi krishnena yasyedam sveshwaram vashe. This shows that Bhagavan submit himself to pure love. If you have pure love in heart, Bhagavan will submit himself to you. With our efforts, with our arrogance, we cannot catch hold of him. Just see, our acharyas have this Upadesha Mudra. This has many interpretations. Among them, one of those interpretations is, you just try one thing. Can you touch the tip of index finger by moving your thumb alone, without moving index finger, moving your thumb alone upwards? Can you touch the tip? Is it possible for anybody? No. Okay. Now don't move your thumb. Just move your index finger downwards. Can you touch the tip of thumb? Yes. This thumb is Jivatma. Index finger is Paramatma. Whatever this Jivatma tries, he cannot attain Paramatma. Only if the Paramatma comes down and blesses us, we can attain him. So without his blessing, we cannot attain him. When will he bless us? If this thumb, Jivatma, has true love for him, this index finger Paramatma will come down to us and get bound to us. He will submit himself to pure love. The Lord, Sukabrahmam says, 10:9-19, the Lord who has the entire universe under his control, the self-controlled Lord who cannot be controlled by anybody else, came under the control of Yashoda's love and got bound to the martyr. So he cannot be captured by arrogance, but he gives himself into pure love of his devotees. Now Yashoda, having tied Krishna to the martyr, now she went to do her domestic course. 22nd verse. Krishnastu grihagrityeshu vyagraya matari prabhu adrakshit arjunau purvam guhyakau dhanadatmajau. Now Krishna, being tied to the martyr, looked at the backyard. He saw in the garden 2 tall Yamalarjuna trees. 2 tall Yamalarjuna trees, twin trees. Krishna observed that they were the sons of Kubera, by name Nalakubara and Manigriva. They went to Akasha Ganga for a picnic, drank alcohol and danced with women. Narada came by that side, saw them and cursed them to become trees. Because you are not standing with proper garments, you are unfit to be yakshas. You have to be trees without garments. So you will be born as trees. Atorhatas thavaratam syatam naiva yatapunaha Vasu Devasya sannidhyam labdva divya sharachate. Narada cursed to them, you should be trees in the backyard of Nandagopa for 100 divine years. Vasu Deva will bless you and deliver you from this curse. Now Krishna visualized all these things in his mental screen. He thought, now it is time to deliver them. I have to make the words of Narada come true. So what did Krishna do now? He started crawling. As Krishna started crawling towards those twin trees, the martyr tied to Krishna followed him along with the rope. Ityantarena Arjuna yoho Krishnastu yamayoryayo Atmanirvesha matrena Tiryagatam ulukhalam. Krishna was crawling, martyr tied to him was following. Krishna went in the small gap in between the 2 trees. Krishna was able to go. He was a small child, 2.5 to 3 years. He went inside. The rope was also able to go. but the mortar got stuck in between the trees. Krishna pulled the mortar. As he pulled the mortar hard, balena nishkarshayatanva gulu kalam tat damodarena tarasot kalitangri bandhau nishpetatuh parama vikramita ativepa skandha pravala vitapau krita chanda shabdau. A huge sound, another bang. Today there was a lot of bang. Another huge sound appeared. Both trees got uprooted and fell down with huge sound. Nalakubara, Manigriva appeared from those trees and they started worshipping and praising Lord Krishna. Vani gunanu katane shravanau kathayam hastau cha karmasu manas tavapadayornaha smrityam sharastava nivasa jagat praname drittis satam darshanestu bhavattanunam. A wonderful verse by Nadakubara and Manigriva. They say, Vani Gunanu Katane. Our tongue should speak about your glories. Shravanau Kathayam. Our ears should dedicate themselves to listening your glories. Hastaucha Karmasu. Our hands should always serve you. Manastava Padayor Naha Smrityam. Our mind should always think about you. Shirastava Nivasa Jagat Praname. Our head should always worship your temples, should perform namaskaram to you. Drittis satam darshanestu bhavattanunam. Our eyes should have darshan of great Bhagavatas like you all people. This has been echoed by Kulasekara in Mukundamala. Jikve kirtaya keshavam muraripum cheto bhaja sridharam panirdvandva samarchayachyutakata shrotradvayatvam shrunu krishnam lokaya lochanadvaya harergachangri yugmalayam jikragrana mukundapada tulasim murdhan namadhokshajam. Now this Nalakubara Manigriva pray to Lord Krishna. Our head should worship you. Our eyes should see the group of devotees. Our ears should listen to your glories. Our nose should smell the tulasi of your lotus feet. Our tongue should sing your names. Our hands should serve you. Our mind should think of your form. Our body, hands should serve you. Our legs should walk towards your temple. So every part of our body, everything, including Karanatrayam we say, thought, word, deed. Chindai sol sayal in Tamil. In English, thought, word, deed. In Sanskrit, mano, vak, kaya. Everything should be dedicated to you. Please bless us with devotion. Nalakubara Manigriva prayed to Krishna. Krishna blessed them. Tadgachatam matparamau Nalakubara sadhanam sanjato magibhavo vam ipsit of paramo bhavaha. You will be blessed with great devotion. You can now join your father Kubera in Yakshaloka. Saying so, Krishna sent away Nalakubara and Manigriva, relieving them from their curse. Now, after listening to that bang, Nandagopa, Yashoda, everybody came there. And Nandagopa was shocked to see Krishna tied to the mortar, Krishna on one side, mortar on other side. A long rope connecting them. It was really too long because all the ropes in the house has been used. Long rope on the two gigantic trees in between Krishna and the mortar. Nandagopa got so much afraid and terrified. He asked Yashoda, why did you tie child like this? He got angry. Yashoda said, sorry, I won't do this hereafter. Please remove him from that bond first. Yashoda and Nandagopa untied and released Krishna from the mortar. Till they untied, Krishna remained bound to that mortar only, because if he gets himself bound to devotees, till the devotee releases him, Bhagavan will stay in that position itself. Then Nandagopa, Yashoda, they relieved Krishna. From this Leela also, Bhagavan teaches one important philosophy. See, there is one philosophy in every Krishna Leela. Here the philosophy is, we have got twin trees, like this Yamalarjuna, Nalakubara, Manigriva. We have got twin trees within our mind. One is lust, another one is anger, Kamam, Kopam. Krishna says in Gita, Kama yesha krodha yesha rajo guna samudbhavaha. So one is Kama, lust, another one is Krodha, anger. These are all gigantic twin trees, and it is very difficult to uproot them from our mind because they are very firm within our mind with their roots. So what can we do? If we call Krishna into our hearts and ask him to move in between those two trees, he will uproot those two trees called one kama, two krodha, and ensure that our mind gets purified and gets rid of kama and krodha. So this is the philosophy within the uprooting of two trees, Yamalarjunas, Nadakubara and Manigriva. With that, we conclude Damodara Leela as well as today's Upanyasam. By now, Krishna was 2.5 to 3 years old. At that time, all the chiefs of Gokulam gathered together and discussed. We are seeing a lot of bad omens in our locality. First, Putana demoness came. We then chopped her off, burnt her. And then, for no reason which could be deduced by us, that cart wheel broke down. And then one cyclone came. Luckily, the child escaped. And then another bang came, but it was nothing, just a splash of curd. Now another bang, this was truly a huge big bang. Two trees were uprooted for no reason. There was no cyclone, no lightning, no earthquake. But a child cannot uproot two trees. It means there is some problem or Vastu problem in our area. So we should change our locality. So when Krishna was 3 years old, all the cowherds shifted from Gokulam and proceeded to Brindavan. Tomorrow, we will also proceed mentally to Brindavan and enjoy a triad. Tomorrow's triad will be Brindavan's triad. 1. Kaliya Nartanam, Krishna's dance on the head of Kaliya. Atavarini Gorata Rampaninam Prativarayitum Krita Dhir Bhagavan Drutamarita Tiragani Patarum Vishamaruta Shoshita Parnachayam. We are all going to enjoy Krishna's dance on the head of Kaliya. Number 2. Govinda Pattabhishekam. The only Pattabhishekam in the entire Krishna Avataram is Govinda Pattabhishekam. Because Yadu Vamsha do not have coronation for kingdom. So the only Pattabhishekam is the leader of cows, the protector of cows, Govinda Pattabhishekam. Govardhanodharanam followed by Govinda Pattabhishekam. That we will enjoy. Followed by the most important Leela, Rasa Leela. How Krishna danced with gopis in a circular fashion. And tomorrow we have got a Q&A session. Not for you. Between Parikshit and Shukabrahmam. Regarding Rasa Leela, there are so many questions. There are married women who danced with Krishna in Rasa Leela. How can Krishna dance with married women? Is it right? So many people are telling lot of criticisms, right? In Bhagavatam itself, all questions are there. All answers are also present. The problem is, we conduct separate Patimandrams without referring to Bhagavatam or Ramayana. So the actual arguments are there. Questions, answers, everything is there in Bhagavatam. So tomorrow, a Q&A session between Parikshit and Shukabrahmam regarding Rasa Leela. That will be 3A of the triad. So 1 Kaliya Nartanam, 2 Govinda Pattabhishekam, 3 Rasa Leela, 3A will be the question answer session between Parikshit and Shukabrahmam. With that, I conclude day 5 of the Saptaham. Tomorrow we will move to Brindavan. Evametad Bhagavatam Akyanam Bhadramastuvaha Pravyaharata Visrabdam Balam Vishnu Pravardadam Labastesham Jayastesham Kutastesham Parabhavaha Yesham Iddi Varashyamo Hridayastho Janardanaha Kaveri Vardatam Kale Kale Varshatu Vasavaha Sriranganaatho Jayatu Srirangashrisha Vardatam Mangalam Yadavendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhage Vasu Deva Tanujaya Vasu Devaya Mangalam.